Let me ask you a question. If something went wrong on your next installation, let's say a tech is driving his truck and he run into the property of the client that you're doing some work in, they're destroying property on the client, or the technician actually got hurt, would your business be able to survive that hit? Because in the construction industry, more specific, if you're a fire alarm or any type of service-based business, you need insurance. And insurance isn't optional, it's business survival. One wrong mistake could delete all that hard work you put into growing your business. So in this module, we're just gonna briefly talk why insurance is the best thing that could actually save your business. So just imagine, the bigger the projects, the larger the risk. So from any small to mid-sized to large projects, you're gonna carry all different types of risk depending on the size project you're actually working on. So you wanna make sure you have the right type of insurance to cover all aspects. Having the right type of insurance gives you the confidence to bid properly, to actually know that your employees are gonna be safe, whether if it's a workers' comp case or they just, got hurt in a vehicle traveling to the job site. You wanna make sure that you wanna cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Now imagine this, and this is a very sensitive area. You're doing some work, let's say in a sensitive room, like one of them data storage rooms where you have to put in a halon system. So now you're working on this system and you accidentally hit the solenoid. You couldn't abort the system in time and everything goes off. Now you just messed up all of the computers, the ceiling tiles above, the ceiling tiles below. There's devices below the floors, there's devices on the ceiling. So there's a lot of damage that you, the technician, had just caused for this client. The client is furious because all these computers shut down. You just stopped millions of dollars that happened in this operation. Now, when it comes to buying and paying for this stuff, are you able to do so? Do your company have the right type of insurance in place to cover for that type of damage? Because if not, you are out of business. So now insurance is very, very important, especially in the construction industry. You have to give out additional insurance so that way the contractors or the client or the GC or whomever you're working with know that you have insurance. And if your insurance lapses, they will be notified that you don't have insurance. So having the proper coverage and making sure that you could actually pay for your premiums or take out a budget to pay for your premiums on a monthly or yearly basis, so that way you can always make sure your coverage is up to date and your policies will never lapse. So here's one thing I want you to take away from today. I don't want you to look at insurance as an expense that you have to pay on a monthly basis. I want you to look at it as a system infrastructure, something that you can use to actually get bigger projects so that way you can afford to pay the insurance you're actually paying. And just a quick caveat, your insurance is actually based on your payroll. So if it's you and a couple of guys and you put the minimum payroll at $25,000 a piece, you're not going to be paying too much money on your insurance premiums per month, a couple $100s. Work with the brokers we have so you can see exactly what your premiums is going to be. So your first assignment is going to be very easy when you're verifying if you have the right type of insurance or the right type of policy. We are registered with ESA.org, which gives us affiliates to work with Security America that's giving us the insurance that we actually have. They understand the fire alarm and security industry. They know the type of coverages that we need, whether it be cyber coverages or any other type of coverage that we need within our policies. They make sure all of these endorsements are in place. So if you're looking to get yourself set up the right way, we have all the tools and resources for you within this program. Now, in the next module, we're going to dive deeper into the exact insurance endorsements that you actually need for your fire alarm company, the endorsements that you don't need and endorsements that you actually need to be fully protected. So remember, insurance is not about fear, it's about freedom. And this is that freedom that can unlock so much money potential when you actually grow in your fire alarm business. I'll catch you in the next module. Peace.